What's going on, guys? We got another movie review today, and today we're going to be looking at the movie Brothers, 2024, starring Josh Brolin, Peter Dinklage, Brendan Fraser, Glenn Close. So much talent in this movie. So much talent in this movie, man. Oh my gosh. So I watched this originally on Prime, and this was a very kind of interesting movie. So the entirety of this movie is based around Peter Dinklage character who plays JD, Josh Brolin who plays Moke. They are twin brothers and they come from a thievery family. Their mother on Thanksgiving and her boyfriend try to, steal some emeralds. Unfortunately, it goes bad. And then throughout the years, both JD and Moke, they just either do jail time or they try to do different heists. Everything goes bad. JD is the brains of the operation. Moke is the one that just does the safe cracking. And unfortunately, Moke he has his family to now. He has a wife. He's about ready to be a father, and his brother gets out of jail. He goes to him about saying, "Hey, it's good to see you, but I need your help for one last job." And he's wondering, okay, what do I do about it? And he tells him that he has a basic crooked cop on him, who's played by Brendan Fraser, to basically get this amount of money. And then the only reason why he got out is because Brendan Fraser's father is a judge, and that's the reason why. So Brendan Fraser, who plays Farfield, he pretty much is a crooked, overbearing child that's trying to take his father's approval, who's a judge. And by the time they're going through this story of Peter Dinklage's character trying to find, this person so they he can use, what they have for the job. Same thing with, Moke and him trying to worry about, impressing his in-laws and his daughter being born soon or his son being born before we know by the end of the movie. And they go through this incredible journey of pretty much relearning about each other and all these crazy scenes. And then, seeing that their mom's been alive for 30 years, but she's been on the run, who's played by Glenn Close. Now, I will say this, though. I will give credit to where credit's due. The one that played their younger mother, who played their younger version of their mother, this was a treat, man. Well, especially for me. Seeing, of course, oh, man. I'm gonna have to find her on here in a second. For I believe it was Jennifer Landon, Michael Landon's daughter, who plays as Teeter on Yellowstone. That was a treat, and the reason why I say it was a treat is because seeing Jen Landon play as the younger version of their mother was hilarious. Because again, if you guys have seen Yellowstone, she talks a very specific way in Yellowstone. And if you don't understand her, then I don't know what to tell you. But you could actually understand her a little bit better in this. So I think she did a good role for that. I'm glad she's getting new roles, especially with what she's playing on right now. Again, Brendan Fraser being in here. I've been a Brendan Fraser fan for a very, very long time. I'm very happy to see him in new films. Being able to see even Marasi Tomei, I think she did a great job with this role as well. It's very funny. And even the late Emmett Walsh, who again he played as the judge, aka Brendan Fraser's father's character in the. I know him from Home Improvement. So again, there was a lot of talent in this film. There was a lot of comedy, and some of it did fall, some of it did not. I think there was I'm not going to go too much into it, but there was a scene with an orangutan in this film that was absolutely hilarious. And when it gets down to the brunt of it, you see where the job was to reunite with their mom, get the emeralds that went into her boyfriend's stomach after she buried him, knowing where the burial site is, to bury him up, get the emeralds, and cash them in for money. Well, it doesn't exactly go the way they planned, especially after having Brendan Fraser's character on their tail. And the mother shows her colors by leaving her boys again and then trying to get the money, and then they're fighting for the money. And they come up with this idea of, okay, who's going to run away with the money, who's going to win, and who's going to be able to do this and that. And by said everything, their mother gives herself up, but at the same time she still had a couple of emeralds, which we find at the very end of the movie. They take the money, they pay off their debt to the judge, and especially getting the gun that the judge was going to use for his brother, for JD. That's where we see where everything is now better. And JD even tells his brother, "Hey, I put a this amount of money for my niece, and you got to call her Blueberry now because that's what you've been calling her. And that if she wants this amount of money, she's got to be named this, this name." it was a funny movie. I will say that again. I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to like Peter Dinklage. I'm not that big of a fan. Josh Brolin, again, I've seen his movies from Goonies to Avengers. I think he did all right with this character. Brendan Fraser did absolutely amazing. Glenn Close did amazing. Again, this whole cast was phenomenal. I think this was a very big, funny, roller coaster ride of just laughs. I think not only within the movie but on set as well. But would I recommend this movie? Yeah, I would recommend this movie for a good laugh, for a good drama, for just for a chill night. If you want something to watch, you got nothing serious you want to watch, give it a try. It's about an hour and a half long, or almost 2 hours long. But let me know if you guys enjoyed this movie. Was it a good movie? Was it a bad movie? Overall, let me know your opinion about it down in the comments. And as always, I'm seeing you as always on the next one.